Hey guys, and welcome to my review of the My.Carbon kind of tough, hard case for the Galaxy Nexus from Tech. Now I had a bit of an issue with this in that it looked so good that I ordered it without checking what version of the Galaxy Nexus it's for, and as you can see here it is for the i515, which is the Verizon Nexus, so I was a little bit worried that I'd wasted a bit of money on this, but turns out it fits just fine. So got a nice box here. We got some instructions on the back here, how to get it on, how to get it off, some features and a little statement about them. Okay, so let's open this up. Pull the top off there, and we'll just pull that out. See, the box also has a nice little hole in it, not quite sure why. Okay, so there's three parts essentially to this case. I'll go over them in a second. I'll show you what else you get. You get another one of these kind of, I think they're meant to be washable screen protectors. Quite thick, so probably won't use that, but nice little touch. You get, mark that one off a bit. I'll just chuck it out the side here and get this out. You also get a screen cleaning cloth, which I've just thrown over there, and what I assume is something to apply the screen protector with, so just to squeeze out the bubbles, do that with it, just helps get it down. Okay, let's have a run through of this case then. So what you have is a nice silicone inner with a cutout here, cutout for the camera. You can see it's very contoured, ridges, very flexible. I can put it all in my hand like that, pops back out. And then I have a hard plastic kind of outer shell with a kickstand that it's quite hard to get out. When it's like this, you can sort of bend it and reach your finger in and pop it out. And you there have a kickstand. I'll just show you that it does stand up, but I found the problem is that when you get it on the phone it's quite hard to pop it out. I'll show you that when I've got the case on. And lastly you get this kind of optional, I guess, because you can run these two without this, but it's just a hard case with a kind of belt clip or clip for anything that also doubles as a kickstand. I'll just show you that. You can see under there is a metal kind of clip, so you pull this up, get your hands in there, and if you can see in there there's some little ridges. It just pops up into there, and then that is a kickstand again. And to get it out you just lift up, push down, and there you go. You can also see on the back here we've got some nice detailing. It's kind of slightly rubberized, feels nice and good in the hand, and here it's soft kind of material. Just show you that there. And the sides. Okay. So, looks pretty good. It'll either be later in this video if I decide to edit it, or in another video I'll have some nice macro shots of this case so you can see what it's made of, what it looks like. Okay, so let's try and get it on the phone. So I've got the GSM Nexus here with the standard battery. So as I said before, this case is made for the i515, not the i9-250, which is this model, but it still seems to fit quite well. So I'll pop this in. See, that's a very loose fit, but still fits well. On the back here, everything lines up well. Got a big cutout here for the kickstand and that. You can see at the top here there is no cutout for the second microphone there. So if you're planning to do, say, calls on loudspeaker or recording some video, you might get some muffled audio through that, but I'm sure that's a minor problem for the security this case is going to provide. We've got the speaker cutout here, 3.5mm headphone jack, microphone and USB, and there is a kind of raised section here to press power. The phone's not on at the moment, but it's nice and easy to press, and we've got volume here and here. Okay, so following the instructions, they say that you have to get this. You stick the top in here. Just make sure that sits in nicely. Just check the back there, we're all good. And then just pop the bottom in like that. You see when it goes in it's a little bit wonky, so you just work kind of around it with your fingers. Just get it to sit in there nicely. And at the top here. Okay, so that's pretty much on. So there you go, this is the case without this bit. You can run the case like this if you want. It's very hard, I'll just demonstrate. Just drop the phone, completely happy with that. Case is good as new. So as you can see, it's quite flexible around the edges and the tops here, but that's expected. The silicone, you've got the nice hard protection on the edges where you need it. The camera cutout is good. The speaker is also good. Ample room for any kind of headphone you've got, because you can always run it out this way if it's, you know, a kinked one. Got the microphone there, the USB, and as I said before, there is no cutout for the second microphone, but that's a minor issue for the kind of protection you're getting out of this case. Now, getting this on, I've had some trouble with. Let me just check the instructions, because okay, so what I've been trying to do, which is quite silly, I didn't read the instructions, was put it in this way, when I've just read the instructions and they say you put the phone in this way. Okay, that works, it fits perfectly. There you go, that is on. You've got nice smooth protection for the screen there, slides on well. There you go, that is really, really tough, you can see there. So I'm not quite sure what the benefit of having that clip is, because, oh I see, actually ignore what I just said, then I'm being an idiot. You want to record some video, you can just pop it like that and away you go. So also this is a nice little clip here, so you can clip it onto your belt or your bag or whatever you've got on you that you want to clip it onto. I've been walking around the house with it clipped to the pocket of my jeans, hasn't fallen off. It's a really, you have to push quite hard to get that down, so not sure if you can hear from the sound, but it is quite a tense spring in there. Feels great, everything fits perfectly, so we'll just take this off again. And I'll just show you the way that I was trying to put it on, which is not the right way to do it, but you can sort of put it in backwards if you put a bit of effort into it. Give it a little bit of a push here. And it kind of doesn't go all the way down, as you can see, but it fits, and it kind of buckles up the silicone on the side here. But then you can use this kickstand here, which is a much sturdier kickstand, to watch some movies on or whatever you want to do. Also you can clip it on, say if you want to have it, we'll just say I want to attach it to my jacket here, and you could just have it there. It's kind of a stupid thing to show you, but it does work. So they don't say put it this way, but it still works this way. It is a bit of a nightmare trying to get it out though. Kind of pop it like this. Bear with me a sec as I try and get this out. Okay, so quite hard to get out, but you can do it. Now I'll just show you what I was talking about earlier with this kickstand being quite hard to get out. Now I haven't actually managed to do it yet. It might get easier with time or something, but I'm not sure. But I give you a hole here, and as you can see I'm trying quite hard to get my thumb in. There we go. So as you can see there, I've tried quite hard, and you have to really put a lot of effort into it to try and get your thumb under this little hole they put there to get the kickstand out. But once you do, it does work. And you can see it holds at a nice angle. So that I'll show you either, as I said before, either at the end of this video or another one. There will be some nice macro of this, which I shall show you. Okay. And you pop it back in. There you go. So there it is. Right. I'll show you how to take it out as well. I think you start from the bottom, you just push the plastic out there, you get your hand in underneath it, push it off, there you go, and then you just slide it out and the silicone just comes straight off. And I will put the extended battery on and show you that it still fits just as well. I'd love to show you the Verizon Nexus fitting in, but I don't have one as I live in the UK, so you just have to assume that as it is made for the Verizon Nexus, it will fit perfectly with it. Okay, so I've got the extended battery on here. I haven't clipped it in properly. There you go. The extended battery on. So we'll just put the case on again. Yep, that's the silicone on. Start at the top here. Work it in. Make sure the silicone's sitting nicely in the plastic. And then you just pop the bottom on. Just work it around. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of pushing into the screen, holding under here and just pushing to the edges, and that gets it to sit nicely. And there we go, that is on. No noticeable difference. Does add quite a bit, oh, I seem to have turned it on. Does add quite a bit of bulk to the phone. It's not crazy, it's quite nice to hold. I have quite big hands, but it's quite nice to hold. And I'll just show you that you can slide it into there. Fits perfectly, so if anyone has the GSM version of this phone and is wondering, will this fit? The answer is yes, it fits perfectly. And if it didn't say made for the i5-15 on it, I'd say it's made for the i9-250, so great little bit of engineering there. So phone's starting up. So as I've said throughout the video, there will be some macro shots either at the end of this video if I manage to edit them in, or in a separate video which I'll link to in annotations. So thanks for watching this video of the My.Carbon tough sort of case for the Galaxy Nexus from Talkie Tech. There will be a link to it in the description. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you next time. Okay, what's up guys? So this is a macro shot of the kind of outer clip thing that covers the screen of the phone on the case. You can see it's a nice kind of fabric-y material, quite soft, not going to scratch the screen. Just move up here, so here's the plastic clip, try and get some light on that. Okay, move around here, and here's the plastic again. So you can see, very well built. We'll turn over to the back here. So you can see this is the nice rubber pattern that you get on the back of this case. And we'll get in here. And this is the clip. I'll just push that up. You can see that it all clips in there for the kickstand. There's the little metal bit and the hook on the end there. Okay, so let's put that to one side. Bring the phone back. We'll just run around the edges here. See, here's the plastic meeting the silicone here. And we'll just run up here. So you can see it's not the tightest fit in the world. I'll just show you. It's very loose, comes off quickly, but that's not really a problem. And there's the top. Okay, so it seems to be a little bit loose around the top there. And coming down the side. And back to the bottom here. Okay, so it's slightly loose because it isn't for this phone, it is for the Verizon version of the Galaxy Nexus. But it's still a pretty good fit. Now if you bear with me for just 1 second, I will pop the phone out. Okay, let's just place that to one side. And we'll run you over the two separate inner bits of this case. So here we have the silicone kind of inner shell of the case. Nice big cutout here for the kickstand up to the camera. You can see it's just standard silicone. Gets thicker on the edges and thinner where the plastic corners meet it. We'll just flip it over here. Okay, we'll just move into a little bit more light here. And you can see it's quite ridged. There, that's where the plastic slots in. Here's another one. There. Sorry about it being a little bit dusty, it does seem to attract dust quite a lot. And here's the lip around the camera. Nice protection for that. Okay, I'll just show you the buttons. That's the volume rocker, and I'll show you on the inside that there is cutouts to press it, make it nice and easy to change the volume. My phone's going off there. and I'll show you the power as well. There you go. And the cutouts on the bottom here, nice and wide, no problems there. And then we'll show you the little plastic bit that you get. Here it is. Just wait for this to focus, there we go. Okay. See all the cutouts that line up with the silicone portion I'll show you there. You've got this shape, which is the same shape as is on the silicone. And the camera cutout as well. Yeah, and we'll show you the back here. A nice My.Carbon logo there. The cutout, as you can see, there is space at the bottom side, sorry about that noise, sides and the top. There's the camera cutout, and here is the kickstand. You can see it's got a nice almost carbon texture to it, but it is just plastic. Let's see if I can get that to focus. There you go. Now if you just bear with me 1 second, I will pop it out and show you the kickstand in action. There we go. Let's try and get some light on that. Right, here we go. So here's the kickstand. So you can see these two bits here, they pop down, as you can see there. Well, actually it's one big bit, but it's got two ridges on it, if you can see in there. They slide along in between there. Let's try and get some light into that. There we go. Okay, so that's the kickstand, nice and sturdy. Okay, so this has been the macro portion of my review of this My.Carbon combo case. Realise what the name is there, gone the whole video without knowing what the name is. Just show you that there, see, My.Carbon combo. And I'll show you just once again, it is in fact made for the Nexus Prime, which isn't actually its name, the Galaxy Nexus i515, which is the Verizon version of this phone. And quite strangely it says high quality mobile accessories protect and beautify your iPhone, which I'm pretty sure this isn't an iPhone. We're not locked into what Apple wants us to do. Okay, I'll just run over the box. There's the random hole, and here's the instructions that you get on the back. Camera seems to be flashing around a bit. Just try and sort that out. Sorry about the flashing, hopefully I'll be able to get rid of that. Okay, so these are the instructions. You get a feature list as well, and a little product info. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like it, leave a comment or subscribe, it really helps out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.